What's going on, guys? Jason here again from Poor Man's Preparing, and in this video we're going to check out Baro Cook, which is a flameless cooking system. So let's get started. Alright, like I said, we're going to check out the Baro Cook or Baro Cook, however you spell it. But basically, if you've ever seen American MREs, they have a bag in them which you just add a little bit of water to and it starts creating steam. And that's basically what this is here. It comes with different packs. There's some large ones and some small ones. Bunch of them. It also came with this cup one. It also came with a couple small packs as well. It's basically the same thing as this. It's got a stainless steel bowl there. And then this part here is where you do the cooking in, actually. Now I haven't used this yet, but there are water lines here. See if we can see that. There we go, super hot and then hot. This is for the small pack, I believe, and this line for the larger pack. But we're gonna go out, we're gonna get it all set up. I have a cup of water here. We'll pour it in here. That's about, most generally speaking, that's enough water to make a freeze-dried meal. So it'll be a good test. But we'll fill our water line up to the bottom one here. We'll just use one of these small packs and see how well it works. So let me take it outside, get it set up, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, we are outside now, so let's get going here. And we'll just fill this up to this bottom line here.
Hopefully we're gonna have water, don't take much.
I reckon that's close enough.
Yeah, maybe a little more.
There we go. I probably should have put this in first. But here it is. Just a little packet. But we'll throw it in there and see what happens. Soaking up now. Don't really see anything going on. Oh, there it starts to go.
Ooh, back up.
Kind of crazy. Alright. Let's put this on and see what happens. See if that water gets boiling. Not really doing anything. Well, it's not doing anything. And if it starts to do anything, we'll come back. Alright, there's really not anything happening. The water's a little hot, but that's about it. There's not any warmth up here at all. So we're gonna try it with a large pack instead. Well, I've tilted this small one on its side. You can see it's starting to get a little hotter, but still not doing too much. So we'll just go ahead and start over with the big one. Alright, let's try this again with the bigger one. We'll put more water up to the top line, 50 grams of water. Read instructions for use. Use only with Baro Cook. This cooking system produces heat and steam when in contact with water. Use caution. The outer container gets very hot instantly when the heating pack is activated. I recommend using the cover with it. Alright, so let's just try it again. We'll put this in first. You think maybe them little ones just aren't meant for this bigger cooker, but let's fill her up and see what happens. Alright, it looks like it's up to the line. See what happens. And she's starting to swell up. Oh yeah, this looks like it's going to be much better. So let's put our pan in and put our lid on. Yeah, you can already see it steaming out of the lid a little. It's getting pretty warm. Hopefully this one works better. And we'll see how long it takes to boil if it does. And it says wait 6 minutes for soup and coffee and tea, and 20 minutes for pasta and whatnot. But for freeze-dried meals, you just need the water to be boiling basically. So we'll check back on it in a minute. I'm not going to sit here and make you watch water potentially boil. So I'll check back with you in a minute. It's hard to see down in there on camera, but there are bubbles starting to form on the bottom, which is a good sign. And it's steaming a pretty good amount now. So I think this one's going to work. Alright, it's been a few minutes and that lid there is really hot. I can't tell if the water is boiling or not because all the bubbles that are forming on here, all the condensation, I can't see through it. But I know it is hot. So we'll give it another few minutes while it's still steaming and check back in and see if it comes to a full boil or not. Alright, the steaming slowed down a little bit, but it's still going. You definitely want to be careful because it's hot, but we just want to see where we're at. Yeah. Doesn't look like it's even close to coming to a boil. But it is hot. Some freeze-dried meals, it would probably be fine, but others are more hearty, like the chicken and dumplings. That water definitely needs to be at a boil to get the dumplings soft enough to eat, but it definitely would cook some meals still. And there's still a little steam going, so it would get a little bit hotter, but I mean, it's pretty hot water. It'd be great for making coffee or tea. I don't know, I'm just a little disappointed in all these different cook systems that don't really, they don't perform as good as I want them to. I guess my opinion's a little high. I expect things to be able to boil a cup of water pretty easily, and if they don't, it's kind of a little disappointing for me. But I guess you know, this cook system would have its applications. But again, it's one of those ones that you constantly have to buy fuel for. So you can take that for whatever it means to you. But I doubt I would invest any money in this system. So either way, I appreciate you watching this video. Be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it. And subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. And remember, be ready.